welcome to Waffle Bitches. On today's episode, we're revisiting Packet Town. We're going to a different suburb today, though. It's Gravyland!
Yay!
Woo! We have gravy packets in 3 different varieties. The poutine, the country gravy, and the au jus. I'm going with the au jus. I believe Cuero has the poutine, and Loafy, this was his idea, so he chose country gravy. Since our waffles are made out of the sauce, which would be the syrup, our syrup is going to be the salt, if that makes any sense. First up, we need a little bit waffle batter. I'm going a little bit heavy.
Yeah!
It's going to be salty as fuck, but I don't give a fuck.
Are you optimistic for this?
I'm pretty optimistic because the last time we were in Packet Town, it was with the salad dressing mixes, and those turned out pretty decently, especially the ranch. So we went to Arby's today for lunch and just happened to have some Arby's au jus.
You cheater!
Oh, that did not look like I thought it was going to after you poured that in there.
I told you honey mustard. What more do you need?
That's not quite honey mustard. It's a little poo brown. You guys know how to do them dips, right?
Yeah, warm it up in there, man. Oh.
There we go. The edges are getting a little crispy. It's a little soft, but that's okay.
You got a soggy waffle crust.
You know what? When I'm making a beef dip, I prefer the crust not to be too crusty, because then you're gonna fucking tear your mouth on that shit.
Why not? We'll get in there.
Salty as fuck.
Get in there, then.
It's already soggy from the meat itself. All right. It's gonna be hot. Salty, but that's what you would expect out of this. The thing I'm missing is the horseradish sauce when it needed, but I forgot to pick some up.
Oh, you need that horsey sauce.
The waffle is super flavorful. The meat is nice, cooked that way. The thing about the waffle, though, it doesn't really duplicate the French bread that you would use, so it gets a little bit soggy. But overall, from a flavor profile, I don't mind as well.
That's a Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
In the essence of, are you going to make an au jus waffle? You're goddamn right, he made one. But like, yeah, it's like when you put the roast beef in there, holy shit, that transforms everything.
It smells like a really oniony kind of meatloaf kind of thing. The waffle by itself is fucking amazing. I like it especially because it reminds me of like a really nicely cooked wonton with just the right amount of soy sauce on it. I'm really digging the au jus sauce. I'm digging the moisture of like the dip. But the roast beef is a very highly seasoned piece of meat. You know, it has to be if you're just putting it out there as lunch meat. And I think just a little bit too much of it maybe carries the flavor a little bit away from where the waffle wants to be.
Poutines.
This was not at all like a comment on your Wolverine likeness. This just happened to line up that you get the Canadian one.
Scooch, scooch, scooch. Right.
It looked kind of chunky at first, but I think it's starting to mix in because it's changing color. While you're waiting for your waffle, you can do an important activity. What's that?
So we have poutine gravy. Yeah. I guess traditionally a poutine syrup should be like curds and the gravy, but then they got the waffle with the gravy.
Yeah.
And instead of curds, I got mozzarella.
Hey, you couldn't find any curds. Fuck you.
They fit right in their little home.
Yeah, see, it's
love
perfect.
That's gonna go down long enough. Whew. That is like eating dry ramen. Yeah, no. Like, I didn't do a lot to this, and you can tell.
I'm really liking it, but it is a little rich. And honestly, the flavors come together pretty nicely. If I had to compare it to something, I would say it's kind of like those club crackers. Like, not the chicken in a biscuit, but the club crackers. It has a really nice seasoning to it. And it's soft, and it's got some cheese in there too. I'm approving of this one. I like it a lot.
What does that taste like? It tastes more like a stovetop stuffing or something.
Yeah.
That mixed into the batter of the waffle pretty well. I mean, it gives it that nice umami going on. You could go a lot of directions with that sort of savory waffle. It probably would have been a little bit better with, like, you know, an actual cheese curd. They're a little bit more bite to them, you know. But they are saltier too, so this is already salty enough. You got enough salt in here. It's like, I almost just want to use this for, like, making a sandwich or something.
McCormick Country Style Gravy. Hey, doggy! On behest of the roadie's advice, I'm going to go ahead and cut this with a tiny bit of milk before I mix it with the batter. Visually, it looks a lot like country gravy.
Yeah, it just looks like gravy.
Yeah, so let's hope that it turns into something when everything's said and done. See how she flies. It looks like it's holding together okay, so let's go ahead and pull that fucker out of there. Let's go ahead and get our syrup on here and see what we think. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I just got so much sausage, I can barely even take so long. It still makes me happy. Okay, so you need to have some sausage on there, but don't have too much, because there's a lot going on in that waffle. Ugh, you know the best part about those shitty, like, microwave dinners is, like, that terrible breading on that, like, you know, rancid chicken, plus the terrible gravy that goes along with it. And those are all partying in my mouth right now, and I love it. It's so good.
It's a lot of sausage on top of the fucking waffle, but I mean, that's what makes it. Because the waffle very much is that gravy that you need with the sausage. And then the waffle itself is the biscuit. I really, really, really wanted to hate this just to fuck with Loafy, but I can't. I can't.
I'm just going to try, like, a little tiny piece. Just to see the flavor coming out of here. Oh, wow. It's like the longer it sits, the more flavor it has.
The peppercorn is
You're
what
getting
really comes through.
super peppery flavor, which is what you want out of that country gravy. All right. Here's Loafy's ratio of, you know, just a little bit of sausage.
The ratio.
When you get a bigger bite of that waffle, too, get even more of that pepper. That's like the beauty of the country gravy. It's all that pepper, plus all that sausage. So good. All right, now here's a real ratio.
Yeah, make it a man's ratio. Yeah, there you go.
This is fucking good, man!
I regret to say that Loafy made the best waffle.
Yeah, baby!
However, all the waffles were successful.
They were all very good. I wanted to say that mine was the best, but I wouldn't be sure. Because they were all really good.
No. Even, like, yeah. Like, the two things married together perfectly. And I don't think you can overdo it on the sausage, so...
No.
It's delicious. This has been Waffle. Please like, share, subscribe. Let us know about your favorite packet-filled waffle. Go check out our social media down below. And check out Loafy on Twitch on TV/LoafyMolasses.
Yay!
Thanks for watching. I love sausage.